Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Archbishop Ryan High School. It's Philadelphia Catholic League playoff basketball, and there is no better time of year. Bob Long, Pat Burkhead, Carter Philman alongside. We have Jack Burns on the camera here this evening, and we are excited to bring it to you. Guys, it's the 7th seed in Archbishop Ryan, a team that's played just about everybody in the league close. From Archbishop Wood with a 15-point lead and an overtime defeat, to those Archbishop Wood Vikings, to the last seeded Conwell Eagles, where they won by 1. Jekyll and Hyde, Archbishop Ryan, they found a way to be close in just about every game this year. It results in a 6-7 record and hosting a first-round playoff game. Carter, when you look at Joe Zaglinski, a guy who you know can just flat-out coach, he's got his guys in a great spot heading into the postseason.
Yeah, absolutely. They're playing they're great. You know, he's, like you said, they're scheming up. I'm curious to see how LaSalle will handle their patented full-court press, their diamond pressure. They did a good job in the first matchup, breaking it pretty consistently. We'll see if Zaglinski made any adjustments there to make it a little bit more effective. See what defense is. He traditionally goes a heavy 1-3-1 zone. You've seen in the past, Malik Brown is great at the top because he's so lengthy and athletic. We'll see if he taps into that a little bit, but yeah, this would be a great coaching matchup on the sidelines.
And Pat Burkhead with us. You've had your finger on the pulse of this LaSalle Explorer team. The record may say 4-9. The record may say losers of their last 4. But in my mind, I see a team playing its best basketball. They took 2 of the top 3 teams in the league toe-to-toe to the buzzer on the last weekend of the season. How does that help them going into tonight?
Yeah, I think they're confident after those past 3 games. It's just kind of unfortunate that they got maybe the best 3 teams in the league as their last 3 games, but they're putting in a lot of effort. They're trying their hardest, and it's showing on the court, just doing the little things. If they can get a few things to go their way, like making layups, converting on their free throws, just doing the easy things, I think they'll have a good chance tonight.
We'll take a quick break. We'll come back for tip-off here on Bob Long Sports, first-round playoff basketball. Here we go, folks.
We're here to show you a better way to spend your state income taxes and get the money to where it's needed to most to the thousands of qualified kids.
What we like about Blocks is they really know where the need is.
This program ensures that their dollars come 100% into these kids for their tuition assistance.
If you are able, Blocks makes the EITC piece go very quickly and very smoothly.
Turn your PA State tax liability into need-based scholarships and receive a 90% tax credit.
Dunphy Ford is Mayfair's neighborhood Ford store.
Nobody knows your neighborhood like Dunphy Ford.
Nearly 40 years.
Right here on Frankfurt Avenue. Generation after generation. Our neighbors continue to be our customers. We have access to the cars and trucks you want with financing you need.
Dunphy Ford is Northeast Philly's first choice for America's #1 brand. 7700 Frankfurt Avenue in Mayfair. Online at www.dunphyford.com.
Come experience the Dunphy difference. You'll be glad you did.
Looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate? Meet David and Kay May, a dynamic team with a shared mission to help you turn your real estate dreams into reality. What sets them apart? Their wealth of experience, combined with a genuine passion for guiding clients every step of the way. Whether you're a first-time homebuyer or a seasoned investor, their personalized approach and commitment to service make every real estate journey smooth and rewarding. Contact them today to get started on your next real estate adventure.
They said it couldn't be done, but somehow CCM was able to close this home in just 21 days. Carl, how'd you pull this off?
Oh, hard work, dedication, grinding.
Were you ever worried?
Well, you know, Chloe, they pinned us in deep in the second bedroom, inspection issues, but we regrouped. Knew there was still a lot in play.
Well, I'm sure the Franklins were pleasantly surprised.
We got a good organization here. A lot to look forward to.
Good luck with the next close. And there you have it. Cross Country Mortgage is dedicated to getting it done.
So, it's time for your business to renew your lease.
Or perhaps you're right-sizing or relocating. This can be an exciting time, but it's also a major project to undertake. You know you need an expert on your side from start to finish. What if this expert had no conflicts of interest, no landlords to answer to, and a fiduciary responsibility to work solely in your best interest? Someone who knows the questions to ask, the levers to pull, the pitfalls to avoid. Enter the experts at Gola Corporate Real Estate. They've seen it all over the course of thousands of transactions in dozens of industries. Philadelphia-based with a national presence. Get to know Gola. Gola gets it.
When your car needs repairs and you can't wait, Meineke can help. With life's crazy schedule between work and family, you'll love Meineke's same-day service. Call today and Meineke will get your car in today. For new brakes, exhaust repairs, or your check engine light comes on, trust Meineke to do the job right. And families have been coming to Meineke for years because Meineke works on any make or model vehicle. Same-day service, value, and trust. Meineke, doing car care right.
Let's meet the starters for each team. John McBride, public address announcer here tonight. He's done games all over the Philadelphia Catholic League, and he's got a nice honor here this evening, as do we. Bob Long, Carter Philman, Pat Burkhead, and Jack Burns. The starters for LaSalle. First introduced the senior sharpshooter, Pat Flaherty. Tyler Branson joins him in the backcourt. Number 3, transfer point guard, who's done a nice job running things for this Explorer offense this year. Max Okabata, we talked about him. Our key to the game, his ability to get to the basket, finish through traffic. Ryan Damon, he stretched Jaden Jenkins in their second to last game against Archbishop Wood. Hit 3 triples in that one. Nick Neary, introduced 5th. A junior linebacker on the football field. Pick any position you want for him on the basketball floor. He'll be important for LaSalle from a physical standpoint. And now we will meet the Raiders of Archbishop Ryan High School, 7 seed in the Philadelphia Catholic League. Isaiah Gore, senior transfer from Thrive Charter, had over 1,000 points in 3 years at Thrive. Matt Johnson on the other side of the coin, he's a senior that's been the starting point guard for the last 3 years. 17 points in a recent effort against St. Joe's Prep. Seth Gay gets the start. Spark plug, energy guy as a junior, can get hot quick. And finally, Gavin, one of the best names in the Catholic League, K-Pan, spelled K-P-A-N, that's exactly right. 6'4" junior, first year playing varsity. And then finally, Malik Hughes, a terrific offensive player, improving defensively, and that's been the #1 thing that Joe Zaglinski has talked about with his group. They think they can score with anybody, and if they can start to lock the windows and doors, as they say on the defensive end, they think they have a shot not just to win here tonight, but to win in the quarterfinal and get all the way to the Palestra.
Certainly possible, Bob. The Catholic League, as we've talked about it before, as wide open this year as it's been in a while. Certainly competitive top to bottom. Anyone at 10-2-1 probably make the Palestra at this point.
Well, Sal's ready to rock. They're wearing the navy blue uniforms. This is a rematch of last year's game on this very evening, just switching the venues up. LaSalle was the 8 seed last year, Archbishop Ryan the 9 seed. LaSalle won the regular season matchup both last year and this year. Archbishop Ryan, after winning that game last year, had a 15-point lead in the quarterfinal against Roman Catholic, and then Roman Catholic did Roman Catholic things. Came back, won that game, and went to the Palestra all the way to the final. What does 2026 have in store? Let's find out. Archbishop Ryan in white, LaSalle in navy blue. Loose ball, and it'll be last touched by Tyler Branson.
Gavin Capan not ready for that interior pass. Max Okabata just got the hand in there. Added to his list of deflections on the season.
Johnson. LaSalle high hedge, and then Damon recovered very well. Opening offensive possession here for Archbishop Ryan. They haven't gotten it inside the three-point line yet. Hughes kept the ball and finished through the double team.
Great job by Tyler Branson collapsing on the block on it, but he kind of just gave up on it on the help, allowed Malik Hughes to gather himself and go up and over.
Branson open for three. It's been a struggle for him in recent weeks from beyond the arc.
Certainly a struggle, but I will say legs look a little fresher, got a little bit more arc. That three-point shot has certainly been flatter in recent games, but good arc on that one. Hopefully a sign of things to come for Tyler Branson.
Good move by Gore. Neary stays with them. Interior passing. I can't believe there wasn't a foul call there. Great finish by Gavin Capan.
Archbishop Ryan living out of that horn set early on. Two guys at the free throw line. Pick one and let him go.
Neary picked up his dribble in a tough spot. They'll reset. Good student section here tonight for Archbishop Ryan. A refurbished gym over the last couple of years. Still a terrific place for basketball. Very, very loud with some of the finer amenities with the new stands they've put in. I like the patience here from LaSalle. Play at your pace, and he traveled.
They had success against Roman Catholic with these long offensive drawn-out possessions. Just not a lot of action on the perimeter, just passing around the perimeter, not getting the ball inside. It's pretty easy to defend when there's not a lot of off-ball motion or screens on the ball.
By the way, don't blame us. We're not running the scoreboard. I have it as 4-0.
It is 4-0, yep. Should be 4-0.
So bear that in mind until that is fixed on the digital scoreboard. Not that time from Hughes, and it's just a fortunate bounce for Capan. He missed it.
I think if you're LaSalle, you're okay with Malik Hughes taking those mid-range shots if there's a turnover on the other end.
Sefke so good defensively, and it's going to be Archbishop Ryan in basketball. Max Okabata has had two, maybe 2.5, 3 opportunities where he could have picked up a personal foul. He's got none right now. And he certainly kept 2 points off the board there.
And going back to that last possession, I think Tyler Branson just kind of rushed it. We mentioned the patience of possession before, but I think they need to find a balance where they're being aggressive but still getting a good look.
All right, so here's what we're going to do.
Scoreboard error, Bob.
We are going
far
to.
Scoreboard is correct. This one on our side.
No kidding. Not the one we pointed our camera at, no. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate for us. I don't know how that's going to work, so we'll figure that out as we go along. The scoreboard that you all can see is incorrect. It's 2-0. Capan couldn't finish.
Great execution out of it. Capan probably had time to settle down, come down with the ball.
Okabata, nice finish. They're just letting him play, man. There's contact all over the place.
I mentioned it early, Bob. Playoffs are a different demon. Game becomes a little bit more physical. It's certainly a new style of play. See if the teams fall into it a little bit.
Gay, back cut, Johnson just short-armed it. It's great offense, and Capan picks up the personal foul.
A couple missed opportunities early for Archbishop Ryan. Capan on the miss earlier on. Matt Johnson with the missed bunny floater here.
Make or miss, though, this is what Joe Zaglinski does. He will back cut you to death. They will play at their pace. He said it to us earlier this week when we were catching up in anticipation of this game. He said, we felt like we just wanted to run with teams that were better at running than we were. And we wanted to play our place, and when we started doing that, we started winning more games. LaSalle will also like to slow things down over the course of the evening. And so maybe expect one in the 40s or low 50s here tonight. Branson, well defended there by Gay. Couldn't get the ball on the back cut. Wild pass, and LaSalle's getting in their own way. Gore, good finish. I don't think he needed to get rid of it that quickly and that wildly.
No, I think, Tyler Branson's first playoff game in the Catholic League. Maybe has to get himself settled. 2 turnovers early on.
And Neary, neither team under control. There's the follow from Tyler Branson. What a pace, though, in the last minute for 2 teams that want to slow it down, huh?
Yeah. Broadcaster jinx on the pace of play, Bob.
But it is sped up in the way that neither team wants to, though. Very sloppy. Seth Gay, great effort.
Wow.
Kept in bounds. And here comes LaSalle the other way. Are you kidding me? Beautiful. Nice feed. He just couldn't finish it. Give him an offensive rebound and 2 points. Little stat padding from Nick Neary.
And it hasn't hurt them early, but 2 missed layups early, something to note. They struggled with that in the past. They can't rely on those offensive rebounds when they're getting such good looks.
A lot of physical play off the ball early on, something the refs probably should keep an eye on going forward.
It is 6 apiece. Slow to keep up here on that scoreboard. And a lot of contact. Easy call there. The only question is, who will it be? John Prespolewski has the call, and that's going to be against Ryan Damon.
Yeah.
Scoreboard's all messed up. Don't worry about that foul total. That's the first personal against Ryan Damon. You know why I can tell you that? Because it's the first team foul as well. I got a fever.
Yeah, more cowbell, Bob.
More cowbell. One of 2, 7-6. Archbishop Ryan. And again, we're going to work through that. Maybe at the quarter break, we can find a way to get our camera on that other scoreboard. It's going to be tough, though. Flaherty thought about the 3.
Flaherty had 17 points in that earlier matchup against Archbishop Ryan, 4 threes.
Good move by Damon, attacks. Got his own rebound. Looking for help, got rid of it in time. Beautiful offense by LaSalle. He just couldn't cash it. Ryan Damon with 1 foul. Look at this weak side effort on the rebound. Do you think that's part of it there, Carter? He doesn't quite crash the way you would expect him to there.
No, one foul should not deter you early on from going for that board. Bryce Austin checks in for the first time. He's been playing his best basketball of late for the Explorers.
Pretty good defense on the collapse by this LaSalle zone. Gay, open for 3. It's good. Our buddy Ted Westerveld, about 15 feet from us, calls him the microwave because he heats up quick. It's 10-6. Neary, not really his look normally, in and out.
We mentioned it pregame, Bob, against Roman Catholic, a game they hung in for most of that, right up until the end. LaSalle only took 5 threes all game.
He took a chance. K-Pan. So you have Nick Neary, 2 for 14 from the three-point line on the year, taking the shot on one end, and Max Okabata taking an unnecessary chance on the other.
Yeah, if you're going to gamble there, you better make sure you get the ball or at least foul to not let that backdoor cut happen.
I think that play did really show the instincts that Coach Lindsay has instilled in his players, though. A smart move by K-Pan to make that cut.
Oh, they gave it away again. Actually, it's going to be okay. It looked like it was heading to the sideline. LaSalle's out of sorts early on. That 5-second count is just abridged.
Tyler Branson holds up the one. We'll see if that's a set or if they actually do decide to hold for one shot.
Looks like one here for LaSalle. Branson, they sagged on him. Can't make it hurt. And plenty of time for Archbishop Ryan. It's deflected. Neary comes down with it. Plenty of time. Enough time that Archbishop Ryan could have gotten another shot off. And LaSalle, it's not their best 8 minutes that we've seen this year.
No, LaSalle has gotten off to slow starts in the past. We'll see if they can adjust out of this quarter break.
First quarter in the books. Stay with us, folks. You're watching Philadelphia Catholic League playoff basketball.
The all-new Infiniti QX80 has redefined what a luxury SUV should be. A V6 twin turbocharged engine, available 64-color personalized ambient lighting and 24-speaker sound system, biometric cooling, Pro Pilot Assist, and so much more. Experience the Infiniti QX80 today at Faulkner Infiniti of Willow Grove and redefine your luxury expectations. To be sure.
At Burns Design Group, our passion for visual and literary design forges powerful, lasting brands, from nonprofits and small businesses to Fortune 500 companies. We create and refresh brands from the ground up and inside out. We transform culture. We drive growth, profitability, and market leadership. We are a group of hands-on veterans who hold more than 150 years of brand strategy and design experience. Burns Design Group. What's next? By design.
Welcome back, folks, to Archbishop Ryan High School. We are having a clock issue, and it's been an issue since the beginning of the game. Got the good folks down there from Archbishop Ryan High School working on it, as well as this officiating crew. So we have an extended delay, it would appear. Turn it over to Pat Burkhead. Pat, your thoughts on this first 8 minutes of basketball and what an extended delay could do for either team?
Yeah, I think a little bit of a slow start from LaSalle. They've made a few simple mistakes that I think Coach Ansel can try to correct with this extended break, as you mentioned. Definitely a lot of time to help turn things around, almost like getting a blank slate to restart the game. I thought Archbishop Ryan, not their best first quarter either. They hold an early lead, but definitely some sloppiness from them too.
It reminds me of those old Little League days where lightning or thunder came in the first inning, and it's like, oh, rain delay. Is this one of those where we start from scratch? Alas, not the case if you happen to be a LaSalle fan. 12-6, 8 minutes to go, and we'll see how this Daktronics board works the rest of the way. Archbishop Ryan comes up in a matchup to start defensively. Alston gets it in the center of that zone.
Yeah, I mean,
nah, it's a terrible call.
They go offensive there. Man,
wow.
That's tough.
That's a physical move without extending the off arm that we saw. Referee has a better look than we do. But I just think that's good quality basketball from Price Alston.
Defender is already falling down as Price Alston is backing him down. That's a rough one. Rough one for Price.
As the folks in the game would say, you're rewarding him. Don't reward the defender on that one. Tough call. Alston has to guard Hughes.
Good job staying with him there.
And I thought Price Alston crushed him that time. Gavin Capan put it in. So I guess it all shakes out? Maybe?
LaSalle offering a lot of help to these Archbishop Ryan drivers. They got to do a better job of peeling back on the defense after that help is over.
How about that ball fake to nowhere? Opens up a three, not that time for Pat Flaherty. And here comes Archbishop Ryan. They don't run often, but when they do, it's effective. Malik Hughes.
Need an easy bucket here for LaSalle. I believe Coach Ryan Ansell's about to call a timeout, though.
20 points a game for Malik Hughes. Lights the lamp that time. Largest lead for Archbishop Ryan at 17-6. This portion of today's game brought to you by Joe O'Brien Roofing. Want to thank Joe O'Brien for helping us out all year long. Good partner of ours. He'll do roof work, patchwork, full roof remodel, gutter work, and much more. Free consultations, always. He certainly has a vested interest here in the Philadelphia Catholic League playoffs. Sent his son Joey to LaSalle High School, had a great football career. Went to Roman Catholic himself. It was a big game on Friday night against Father Judge. Thanks to Joe O'Brien Roofing, 215-267-0883. Thanks also to the Great American Pub with 3 convenient locations in Phoenixville, Wayne, and Conshohocken. There's always a Great American Pub near you. Our favorite spot to go before, during, or after the big game. I want to thank our buddy Chuck Hempshire, longtime sponsor of Bob Long Sports, good family man, good LaSalle man. Thanks for being with us all these years. Basketball's a game of runs, guys. So LaSalle out of the timeout, what can they get?
3 guys on Tyler Branson. Somebody's got to be open if he gets that ball moving.
It'll be Flaherty. Got to a really good spot. Price Alston gets the position, Carter, and puts it right up. Nice play.
Yeah, something he's definitely gotten better at as the years gone on. Positioning, footwork. Great job sticking with the play and getting that much-needed Explorer basket.
And Branson got a steal. Numbers here for LaSalle. Branson takes it himself. Really strong offhand finish.
Yeah, really patient, too.
Hughes had it poked away from Okabata. Wow, and they just take a foul. And I don't know, maybe if you're the official, you don't call that flagrant one, but certainly that was a scoring opportunity. LaSalle had the back cutter there, Nick Neary. I don't know, common foul, it would appear.
Coach Glinski, I saw him on the sideline saying, everybody slow down, take a breath.
That's one way to slow it down.
So, yeah, it is one way to slow it down, that's right. Couple subs in, a quick 30-second timeout for the guys on the floor.
Time also to play America's favorite game. Where are you at? Let us know where you're watching the game from. Tweet at us at Bob Long Sports. If you got my number, feel free to shoot me a text as well. And we'll certainly give you a shout on the air. Good drive by Flaherty. Okabata, good going to his right. I thought he was hit there. Price Alston, unbelievable basketball from Price Alston over the last 3 games.
One of the toughest takes I've seen him all year, spinning through traffic. 3 separate guys, goes up with the right hand strong.
Strong and very quickly, Carter. Sometimes we've seen him overcomplicate it, but right there he just went right up with the basketball.
Oh, that's an offensive foul, yes.
And it goes against Hughes. Little Uncle Mo, even if the scoreboard doesn't show it yet, 17-12. And it's going the other way.
Yeah, certainly extended these off
Wow,
arms.
that is an interesting replay there. Look at these guys. I don't know if we're going to get that again or not, but they were effectively holding hands there. I don't think we're going to get it. Malik Hughes grabbed the hand of Tyler Branson and brought him back to the screen. It's a 6-0 run for LaSalle. Archbishop Bryant in that zone. The lob, ambitious that time. It is a good way to beat a zone, Pat. A baseline drive there, off-ball cut, but.
Archbishop Bryant, I don't think the defenders bid on the Tyler Branson getting into the lane. Most defenders kind of stayed home. Actually, Price also did a good job back screening that wing guy to free up Max. Timing was just off there.
Speaking of back cuts, Gay. Salle just couldn't finish by Gore. Alston.
Yeah, get that ball to a point guard, young man.
It's a good rebound, though, again. Solid catch.
Fouled.
A one-handed catch while he's being pulled down. Listen, I don't want to overstate anything here, guys, but high school basketball is about getting better over the course of the year. And it's just been really quality play down there by the LaSalle Big.
Making a huge difference since he stepped on the court, and he's actually, since that last timeout, really turned it on.
We've seen similar improvement from Max Okabata in recent weeks. Alston, good move. Blocked the first time, staying with it. It's a three-point game.
Archbishop Bryant having all sorts of trouble guarding Price Alston inside. Certainly not what I expected coming into this game. Malik Hughes on the bench. Maybe it's time to get him back in. Here's Zaglinski.
Yeah, timeout. Joe Zaglinski and the LaSalle faithful. There's a lot of them here in this building tonight. Get on their feet.
Personal 6-0 run, is that for Price Alston?
Yeah, I think that's right. 8-0 as a team. LaSalle is right back in it. This portion of today's game brought to you by Riley Rakowski and Malloy Funeral Home. I want to thank our buddy Andrew Buda Rakowski for his sponsorship of our program. Andrew Buda Rakowski does a great job in the community. Longtime LaSalle alum and supporter. Sends his best to Ryan Ansell, the student athletes, and the basketball program as a whole. I want to thank E&M Insurance as well. Property and casualty insurance firm in North Wales, run by Chris Marr, class of 1989 from LaSalle, former Alumni Association president. Chris Marr wants you to know that, hey, everybody needs insurance. Home, auto, business, personal. He can help you through the process. They're an independent agent, meaning they work with a select group of highly rated insurance providers who have provided some great service performance over the years. Visit them online at eandminsurance.com or call 215-368-9555.
Little score update, Bob. West Catholic in the other playing game, 15-14, just halfway through the second quarter, or St. Joe's Prep.
And more good defense by LaSalle, this time guarding the back cut. Jeremy Thompson, the junior guard, had a big game recently, went into double figures a couple of times. A really good athlete, but that time got ahead of himself. Branson lost the ball, man. He just gave that one away. Rose to pass and found himself in trouble. Great patience that time by Caden Brown. Started most of the year, Caden Brown did, playing about 15 minutes a game at this point. They've gotten a lot from that guy, Matt Johnson.
Goes right at the recently checked in Jackson Carroll. Really good finish through the defender.
Alston, good body control.
Wow.
He got it to go, and Max Okabata just barely kept his arms away.
A soft touch around the rim, little floater in the lane for Price Alston, breaking out his bag of tricks.
Yeah, and really quickly on this one, does not blow through that defender. I love the no call. And again, I'll just say it. Earlier in the year, he may have blown through that defender. The maturation is impressive. Who's going to come up with the rebound? LaSalle wanted a held ball. They won't get it.
Didn't have the angle from here, but it looks like Jack and Carroll had ball underneath.
I think there was a good bit of contact here on the way down. But it's going to be really hard to tell from that angle.
That official's right there on the baseline. If there is a guy to foul, it's probably K-Pin, only 40% from the line for the year.
Did not look like that.
No, not at all. Must have been working on it recently.
That is a sweet stroke. Gavin Capan, 1 of 2. All right, Carter, you're vindicated. Right back to the season average. Very small sample size here. Okabata, well defended.
Just forced that one. Did not have to go up with that. Did not have the position.
Four-point game, 2:07 to play. Dribble drive by Johnson, well defended. That's a tough shot there. Got it to go from the elbow. Caden Brown. Back to a 6-point lead.
I've seen Caden Brown throughout the year showcase that off the dribble shot making ability.
Jackson Carroll replaces. Open 3 for Branson. Gotta feel good. Big one for LaSalle.
First three-pointer made of the game for LaSalle, I believe. Straps did not make one in their last game against Roman Catholic, so first one in just about 2 games.
Caden Brown gave it away, and it's been an issue for Archbishop Ryan, turning the ball over. No numbers for Branson. Pull it back.
Just dribbling himself into trouble, getting to that baseline and jumping up in the air with a defender on him.
Yeah.
Just leaving himself in a really, really tough spot every time he goes.
He's a good enough point guard, Carter. He needs to see that there's no numbers here.
I mean, 3 guys around you. I understand the vision there, but execution, not all the way there.
Might be a race to 50 tonight, guys.
Yeah.
2 teams playing at a slow pace, and when they get up and running, they're tending to turn it over. Hughes, good finish. That's a great design set to beat the LaSalle half-court defense. LaSalle's been unabashed about holding for the last shot at the end of quarters in recent games. Very effective in that regard, twice against Archbishop Wood and another time against Roman Catholic.
Archbishop Bryant's sitting in that zone, so it's a perfect time if they want to do it. Don't want to go too early, especially if Archbishop Bryant sends some pressure. Figure you want to start your offensive set around 12 seconds here.
You'll take a layup, and that's about it early.
They should get going now.
It's going to be a pretty good look for Flaherty. Not that time. All over at LaSalle, he's fouled. Nick Neary. Great job crashing those boards, and one of those things where if he's going to continue to develop into next year, if you're going to go up with a right-handed shot from that angle, Carter, there's almost no chance to get it in. If he could go up with his left here, he's shooting +1.
Absolutely. Yeah. Again, Bryce Alston flying above the rim there. Good contestant for that rebound.
Neary 67% from the line. Shooter's touch that time. 3.6 seconds, Pat, to go the full length of the floor. Make or miss here for Archbishop Ryan. What do they look to do?
I think just run down the court, try to get something off. If you're LaSalle, you really can't foul. We've seen them do it before. So
they can, though.
You've done, have a foul to give. We've done these situations back in in practice when I was on the sidelines, you probably have 2 to 3 dribbles plus the time to get the shot off if you're Archbishop Ryan on the make, of course.
Don't need to foul now. Good if it goes. Too strong. And it is 24-20 Archbishop Ryan. A good one here in the 7-10 matchup. Either Bonner Prendergast or Archbishop Wood awaits the winner of this one. This portion of today's game brought to you by Bala Dermatology. Thanks to Dr. Mary Griffin for her sponsorship. Call her at 610-664-3300. She can help you with routine skin care, protection against sun damage, and many other cosmetic options to help you love your skin. Visit her online at balladermatology.com. And finally, Next Play Basketball, AAU basketball organization here in the greater Philadelphia area. Want to thank Next Play for their sponsorship of Bob Long Sports, with teams from 3rd through 12th grade, boys and girls. Visit them online. They have a great social media presence, and we appreciate their sponsorship of Bob Long Sports. Next Play Basketball. Stay with us. It's halftime from Archbishop.
The all-new Infiniti QX80 has redefined what a luxury SUV should be. A V6 twin turbocharged engine, available 64-color personalized ambient lighting and 24-speaker sound system, biometric cooling, Pro Pilot Assist, and so much more. Experience the Infiniti QX80 today at Faulkner Infiniti of Willow Grove and redefine your luxury expectations. To be sure.
At Burns Design Group, our passion for visual and literary design forges powerful, lasting brands, from nonprofits and small businesses to Fortune 500 companies. We create and refresh brands from the ground up and inside out. We transform culture. We drive growth, profitability, and market leadership. We are a group of hands-on veterans who hold more than 150 years of brand strategy and design experience. Burns Design Group. What's next? By design.
We're here to show you a better way to spend your state income taxes and get the money to where it's needed to most to the thousands of qualified kids.
What we like about Blocks is they really know where the need is.
This program ensures that their dollars come 100% into these kids for their tuition assistance.
If you are able, Blocks makes the EITC piece go very quickly and very smoothly.
Turn your PA State tax liability into need-based scholarships and receive a 90% tax credit.
Dunphy Ford is Mayfair's neighborhood Ford store.
Nobody knows your neighborhood like Dunphy Ford.
Nearly 40 years.
Right here on Frankfurt Avenue. Generation after generation. Our neighbors continue to be our customers. We have access to the cars and trucks you want with financing you need.
Dunphy Ford is Northeast Philly's first choice for America's #1 brand. 7700 Frankfurt Avenue in Mayfair. Online at www.dunphyford.com.
Come experience the Dunphy difference. You'll be glad you did.
Looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate? Meet David and Kay, a dynamic team with a shared mission to help you turn your real estate dreams into reality. What sets them apart? Their wealth of experience, combined with a genuine passion for guiding clients every step of the way. Whether you're a first-time homebuyer or a seasoned investor, their personalized approach and commitment to service make every real estate journey smooth and rewarding. Contact them today to get started on your next real estate adventure.
They said it couldn't be done, but somehow CCM was able to close this home in just 21 days. Carl, how'd you pull this off?
Oh, hard work, dedication, grinding.
Were you ever worried?
Well, you know, Chloe, they pinned us in deep in the second bedroom, inspection issues, but we regrouped. Knew there was still a lot in play.
Well, I'm sure the Franklins were pleasantly surprised.
We got a good organization here. A lot to look forward to.
Good luck with the next close. And there you have it. Cross Country Mortgage is dedicated to getting it done.
So, it's time for your business to renew your lease. Or perhaps you're right-sizing or relocating. This can be an exciting time, but it's also a major project to undertake. You know you need an expert on your side from start to finish. What if this expert had no conflicts of interest, no landlords to answer to, and a fiduciary responsibility to work solely in your best interest? Someone who knows the questions to ask, the levers to pull, the pitfalls to avoid. Enter the experts at Gola Corporate Real Estate. They've seen it all over the course of thousands of transactions in dozens of industries. Philadelphia-based with a national presence. Get to know Gola. Gola gets it.
When your car needs repairs and you can't wait, Meineke can help. With life's crazy schedule between work and family, you'll love Meineke's same-day service. Call today and Meineke will get your car in today. For new brakes, exhaust repairs, or your check engine light comes on, trust Meineke to do the job right. And families have been coming to Meineke for years because Meineke works on any make or model vehicle. Same-day service, value, and trust. Meineke, doing car care right.
Be a part of the biggest live events. The must-see matches. The game day celebrations. Experience live sports and entertainment the way they're meant to be seen. With Joe Hand Promotions, the global leader of live entertainment for bars, restaurants, and cinemas. Create unforgettable moments that fans won't want to miss. Keep the food and drinks flowing with watch parties that will bring customers in the door and expand dwell time. And watch as these visitors turn into loyal customers with exclusive content relationships with the nation's largest sports and entertainment providers.
Sports fans, welcome to Gentili's. Before the game or after the game, you don't have to travel far anymore. Come out to Gentili's Pizza in Exton for the best cheesesteaks and pizza you'll ever eat in your life, and I guarantee it. Let me take you inside and show you what we're all about. I mean, come on, look at that cheesesteak. Sliced ribeye, sauteed fried onions on a beautiful Karanji seeded roll. Cooper sharp cheese. That, my friends, is a slam dunk. So come to Gentili's for your best cheesesteak that you ever had in your life. That's gonna be our Charlie. This is our #1 seller, got Pecorino Romano. And we top it off with a little hot honey. Gentili's Pizza, Exton, PA. Can't wait to see you after the game.
Welcome back, everybody. 1 minute until we get started here in the second half. You're watching Bob Long Sports and our coverage of Philadelphia Catholic League basketball. LaSalle, Archbishop Ryan. Let's do it again. We did this last year in this very game on this very night. This very same Wednesday in February. And the winner of this game will turn around and play either Bonner Prendergast and Archbishop Wood. Let's talk about this playoff format a little bit before we get going in the second half. they reseed all the way to the championship, effectively. So they will reseed after this first round. The lowest or highest number, if you will, seed, lowest ranked, highest number, whatever you want to call it, will play the best seed. So Archbishop Wood will play LaSalle if LaSalle wins this game, regardless of what happens in St. Joe's Prep and West Catholic tonight. If Archbishop Bryan wins as the 7 seed, again, 7 and 8 are playing, or 8 and 9, beg your pardon, in that other game. So Archbishop Bryan will decidedly go to Bonner Prendergast if they win the game. And so West Catholic and St. Joe's Prep, 1, they're just trying to win tonight. And 2, they're awaiting the results of this game to see where they'd be going on Friday night. And then the kicker is they reseed going into the Palestra. So let's say there's an upset that happens on Friday night. Maybe an Archbishop Wood gets by whomever they play, and then a Judge beats a Roman. Or I guess that would really be the only one, right? Or whomever would play Bonner if Bonner goes down. Whoever that lowest ranked team is would then play Archbishop Wood in that semifinal. So impossible to do a true Philadelphia Catholic League bracket format style. But what we do know is LaSalle knows exactly who they'll get if they win this game. They came in tonight 64 minutes away from the Palestra. They have to clean up this next 16 to win this one. And then they'd get Archbishop Wood on the road.
And I think it's a similar story for both teams, Bob. I think both are thinking, man, if we just limited the turnovers early in the first half, we'd have this game right now. LaSalle could be thinking it, and Archbishop Bryan could also be thinking it. Both teams with 7 turnovers apiece.
Okabata, strong drive off 2 feet. Rebound by K-Pan, he's fouled. It's an improving part of Ryan Damon's game. It's not going to be his most proficient shot. And a solid rebound there by K-Pan. Gore. We mentioned his journey from Thrive Academy, senior transfer. Malik Hughes, he's been here for years, and he's scoring 20 a game just like that.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Malik Hughes, just going right around the defender.
26-20. Ranson, kick out, Flaherty, bang, big one early in the third.
Gigantic for Pat Flaherty to see one finally go down for him. Had such a big game in their first matchup. Quiet first half for him. We'll see if that three-pointer gets him going.
They are spreading this out. Seth Gay can get to the rim. Instead, they're going to put him in a high ball screen situation, let him make a decision. He made a good one, and a foul is called. It's a late whistle. Kevin McGuire on the whistle, but it's the right one. Very clearly a foul on the baseline. And it all starts by just putting Seth Gay, a good decision maker, in a high ball situation, high ball screen with Hughes at the top. But Carter, you mentioned this in the first half. Gabe Pan, not the most proficient foul shooter. He's 2 for 3 from the line here tonight.
Tell you what, the first one for both looked pretty good.
Oh, LaSalle was in early. He's going to get another shot at it. Damon doesn't like the call. I'm sorry, there is no argument there at all. Watch the left foot near side block. That is way early.
Way early.
It doesn't bite him that time. It's the little things, though, Carter.
Yeah, it's been a theme of certainly LaSalle's season.
And Damon picked up a personal foul.
Speaking of little things, a tough, I mean, it's the right call, but like you talk about little things, you just can't have an offensive foul on an off-ball screen like that if you're LaSalle.
LaSalle will pick it up full court.
A little bit
Pat,
of pressure.
Thoughts on this?
I like the full court pressure. It seems like they're going to back off a little bit, but
just token.
Yeah.
But what do you think they can mix up here in this third quarter, either side of the ball?
I think defensively, I love when Coach Ansel mixes it up out of the timeout. There you see Price Olsen get a block, but they have a lot of pieces on defense to do many different things.
One more for Flaherty.
Price Olsen, that's a didn't get the rebound on the stat sheet, but he's the reason that ball fell back into Max Okabata's hands.
Boy, there's a lot of contact there, and he almost put it in. It's a late whistle for sure. There's a foul up top, a clear hand check here by Malik Hughes, knowing that he's beaten. Right there.
2 hands, that has to be a call. Thankfully, Max will go to the line to shoot 2 regardless.
Well, not regardless, because the call was so late, right?
Yeah, he'll go to the free throw line.
That actually helps if you can knock him down. And it's been a challenge for Okabata all year long. He's gotten there 136 times. Well, he shot 136 free throws, and he's made 50% of them.
Right on the dot. Certainly something, a clear actionable working plan for Max Okabata going forward, nailing down those free throws.
Gore comes to a good jump stop. Hughes, I think you got to hand him that. Good for him, though.
Second 3 of the game from Hughes.
Timeout, Joe Zaglinski. Gives us a chance to take another look at this one. Just a 26% three-point shooter on the year. Hughes is here to play in the postseason. This portion of today's game brought to you by the Riley, Rakowski, and Malloy Funeral Home. It's a proud sponsor of everything LaSalle, including Bob Long Sports. Andrew Buda Rakowski, he sends his best to the LaSalle basketball program. Head coach Ryan Ansell, and all the student athletes. Thanks also to Bala Dermatology and Dr. Mary Griffin. Dr. Mary Griffin can help you with any of your nagging skincare issues, routine skin maintenance, protection against sun damage, and many other cosmetic options to help you love your skin. Visit BalaDermatology.com or call 610-664-3300. Healthy skin starts here. And finally, E&M Insurance, property and casualty insurance firm in North Wales. They're an independent agent, meaning they work with a select group of highly rated insurance providers that have shown their value over the years. Thanks to Chris Marr, class of 1989 from LaSalle, for his sponsorship of what we do here. Call him at 215-368-9555 or visit eandminsurance.com. Zone for Archbishop Ryan. Bad pass that time.
Fell right into the arms of what Archbishop Ryan was looking to do on the defensive end.
Gore can't leave him open. 2 straight triples, and it's a 9-point lead. Largest lead since it was 11 at 17-6. Trying to get some back. A deep triple. Barely drew the iron that time. Archbishop Ryan, they don't run much, but they will here. Capan. It'll stay. Great effort on the offensive glass by Gavin Capan.
LaSalle just needs to take a breath on the offensive end. The first shot, just because it's a good shot, doesn't mean it has to be the shot early on in the offensive possession.
Matt Johnson, the 3-year point guard. He was on that team that went to the Catholic League final. He couldn't hit that one. Ranson. Neary. Stolen by Seth Gay. He leads the league in steals this year. Dribble drive. Wild pass. Not the way you threw it up, but a big triple for Isaiah Gore.
Game has quickly gotten out of hand for the Explorers. Coach Ansell rightfully takes a timeout.
There's the end of that teardrop 3 from Isaiah Gore. (36-24). Quick timeout on the floor. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
The all-new Infiniti QX80 has redefined what a luxury SUV should be. A V6 twin turbocharged engine, available 64-color personalized ambient lighting and 24-speaker sound system, biometric cooling, Pro Pilot Assist, and so much more. Experience the Infiniti QX80 today at Faulkner Infiniti of Willow Grove and redefine your luxury expectations. To be sure.
At Burns Design Group, our passion for visual and literary design forges powerful, lasting brands, from nonprofits and small businesses to Fortune 500 companies. We create and refresh brands from the ground up and inside out. We transform culture. We drive growth, profitability, and market leadership. We are a group of hands-on veterans who hold more than 150 years of brand strategy and design experience. Burns Design Group. What's next? By design.
Out of the timeout, LaSalle's 5 on the floor. Bryce Alston, Nick Neary. They have Pat Flaherty with Tyler Branson and Max Okabata.
A turnover.
Another
Can't
steal.
have the turnover out of the timeout.
Big finish, Gavin Capan. Largest lead for Archbishop Ryan.
Ryan is all over this LaSalle offense. Just these passes becoming too telegraphed. Got to incorporate a ball fake or something.
Neary's wide open. He didn't see it. Waited too long, but got it to finish anyway. Plenty of time. It's been turnovers leading, directly to Archbishop Ryan's buckets. He's hammered. I believe it's going to be against Bryce Alston. It foul could have come earlier in the play with the bear hug from Tyler Branson. I think they're going to get Alston for it. Right, certainly there's a foul earlier than Alston there on Branson. But Branson takes a seat. And it doesn't need to be for long. Well, he's not taking a seat, actually. Beg your pardon. He's just going over to speak with the coaching staff. That's long time LaSalle. Great off camera. Amar Stukes. He was terrific. Played for multiple years, maybe even all 4 while he was here. He was on that team that broke the legendary streak for Newman Coretti. 63 straight wins.
One of the best games I've ever been to, Bob. That was remember that one very well.
Caden Brown. They call him downtown Caden Brown around these parts. Didn't need it that time. Got to a great spot at the elbow.
I think LaSalle could use an Amar Stukes or maybe a Steve Smith if you want to dig deep on guys from that team.
LaSalle fortunate to keep it here. Back to live action here as Alston comes up with the catch. Thought there was contact there with Capan. Very under control. Count it.
Oh, you cannot call that an offensive foul.
My goodness.
Oh, man, that's a terrible call.
And it's the second one from that same official on that same play.
That is terrible, Bob. Wow. You
Terrible.
cannot call that 5 seconds after he's on the ground. He goes to the ground after the shot is up. What? That is a terrible call from that official. My goodness.
You have a Division III All-American big on the LaSalle sideline, Zach Odell. And I'm telling you, that's exactly how he taught Bryce Alston to finish on that play. Big call.
And that's you want to talk about offensive fouls on the other end. Can't put 2 hands as you're going for the ball screen. Got to be consistent if you're calling it.
Ryan Rang comes up with it mercifully for LaSalle. That one doesn't go down. Branson. They're going to wave off the shot. I actually like that call.
Yeah, 4-5, yeah, for sure. Back to the basket as the foul is called.
What a good call. It's just the second team foul against Archbishop Ryan. On the other side of the ball, Archbishop Ryan in the bonus. Okabata puts up a wild shot. Need the ball if you're LaSalle, they get it. Flaherty. And they can reset. Branson for 3. Alston got a hand on it. It'll go the other way. It's a good job getting hands to the basketball for Archbishop Bryan there, making that offensive rebound very challenging. Gavin Capan in there on the offensive rebound effort. Well, very important 2 minutes here for LaSalle. It's a 15-point game. Got to carve into this a little bit before the end of the stanza. Gore, that's a really nice move.
Hopefully, if you're LaSalle, run your offense here. Hope you can get it to that, 9 to 10 mark.
Branson.
Just a beat too late on that. Pat Flaherty flashed open. The pass needs to come a little bit quicker. And also can't afford to be turning the ball over here.
Alston all the way.
Sure,
He's hit.
Man,
he
no
was
foul.
hit. I cannot believe it. He's gotten the wrong side of the whistle tonight, Bryce Alston. Wow. Wow. So now foul shots coming for Archbishop Bryan.
I mean, just talk about a gigantic momentum swing from these last couple minutes in this game.
Calling it as we see it, but that LaSalle bench has to be furious with the last couple of minutes from an officiating standpoint. One of two for Seth Gay. Big fan of his game. Flaherty off the heel. Good rebound there by Gore. Johnson got to a great spot in the lane. It's good offense. Just too wild of a shot.
Oh, comes out with the own miss on the ground.
Oh, my goodness.
Rebound went through Bryce Alston's hands. Right into the belly of the guy on the ground.
How about the awareness from Seth Gay, the junior? That was a nice kick out to the top of the key if he was on his feet.
And if Archbishop Bryan wants to make this hurt, they hold for the last possession here.
You feel like it's hanging in the balance right here.
100%. And I think it looks like they will.
And they got an easy one at the rim. Isaiah Gore.
Gore just discards Nick Neary on the wing. LaSalle in a man offense, too busy hugging on that double stack up top at the free throw line.
That one I can see.
Yeah, that was certainly got that off arm extended into the body of the Ryan defender.
Good call on that baseline by the official there. Branson going nowhere, defender in legal guarding position. You can slide laterally there if you're the defender once you establish guarding position. And I get it, if you're Ryan Ansell, Amar Stooks, they're going to get a bench warning there. That's not about that call. That argument is not about that particular call. It's a buildup on the others that we feel pretty strongly about. And that was touched.
That was touched. They
that
did
was
not.
touched.
No time went off the basket. Don't say anything, Bob. Nobody seems to have picked up on it.
And that's not an officiating thing. I mean, they can stop it here, but they need to go to the scorer's table and get that right. That is not an official running the scoreboard. That's just a volunteer doing the best they can. And that's not a good angle for them, but that was tipped. And now the discussion will occur amongst these three officials.
Oh, if they're having the ball out over here, they're admitting that the ball was touched.
Yes, they sure are.
So
That's
some
exactly
time would
right.
have to come off the clock.
And you saw it on that replay there. So this is all of a sudden not being adjudicated correctly any longer. They're acknowledging that it was touched. Joe Zaglinski saying the same thing. And now, 0.5 seconds comes off the clock. That's not enough.
No, definitely not enough.
Flaherty gets a shot off and hits. So that extra second or two certainly helped LaSalle. and a wild and winding third quarter. You know, we're going to actually take this off because I want to show you Ryan Ansler, who went all the way over to the baseline to have a conversation with John Presbalewski. But what he has to worry about now is a 16-point deficit and 8 minutes to cure it.
I think it's is it 16 or 14, Bob?
It's 16.
You are correct.
Stay with us, folks. We'll be right back. Fourth quarter coming your way. Fourth quarter underway. LaSalle 8 minutes away from possibly ending the season, or can they make a comeback here, Carter?
Running out of possessions has to start right now, Bob.
And Archbishop Bryan staying in that zone. It's easy to slow an offense down. Make you really work.
Just keep that ball moving. If you're LaSalle, make them work. You'll get an open shot eventually. But Ryan, they're so disciplined in this zone offense as well. Zone defense, excuse me.
Got to get the ball to the center. They do there for Branson. Got it. Oh, no. Oh, no.
I think it's just a Charlie horse.
Gavin Capan on the contest. Landed very awkwardly there. We'll take a break to tell you about our buddy Joe O'Brien Roofing. Hoping that Gavin Capan is going to be okay. He is in a lot of pain right now. We'll bring you back in just a second. Joe O'Brien Roofing. Roofing contractor in the greater Philadelphia area, family-run business for 40 years. Thanks to Joe O'Brien for his sponsorship of Bob Long Sports. They can do patchwork for you, gutter work, full roof reconstruction, put together a new roof for you. It's tough. I was talking to Joe. He's had a tough time with all the snow on the roof. But since that's coming off, maybe your roof is starting to leak. That's the time to call Joe, 215-267-0883. Or if your roof is getting towards that 30 years old time frame, that's the time to make sure you to call Joe O'Brien, and he can help you with every step of the process. Gavin Capan still in a lot of pain. We're going to take a quick break and be right back.
The all-new Infiniti QX80 has redefined what a luxury SUV should be. A V6 twin turbocharged engine, available 64-color personalized ambient lighting and 24-speaker sound system, biometric cooling, Pro Pilot Assist, and so much more. Experience the Infiniti QX80 today at Faulkner Infiniti of Willow Grove and redefine your luxury expectations. To be sure.
At Burns Design Group, our passion for visual and literary design forges powerful, lasting brands. From nonprofits.
7:14 to play. LaSalle is on a 4-0 run. dating back to the last possession of the third quarter. No shot clock. So LaSalle will have to commit numbers and force some turnovers. Archbishop Ryan has had big leads and has given them up with situations like this. Flaherty, timeout.
Oh,
Ryan
generous
Ansel
timeout.
calls timeout. Joe Zaglinski cannot stand it. He doesn't like the call there. Carter, why?
Generally, I mean, it looked like as the official called the timeout, the Ryan defender was already on top and controlling, not controlling, but in a jump ball situation with Pat Flaherty.
But they got what they needed, and now you have to continue to value the basketball. Down 14 with 6:54 to play. How about a quick preview of the two games that we know are coming on Friday? Newman Goretti hosting Archbishop Carroll. Pat, what are your thoughts on that one?
I mean, I think it's a really, really great game. Both teams have been really good all season. We saw Archbishop Carroll a while ago, but they've been such a great surprise, I feel like. They lost a lot, and for them to be in that position, going to Newman Goretti with a chance to make the Palestra, I think it's really special for them and Coach Bo, who's done a really good job this year.
Yeah, Carter, Coach of the Year, Fran Bo?
I think very, very well deserved, yes.
I don't know who else you'd get. I mean, John Moscow certainly would be right at the top of that list. Billy Cassidy, but I think there were a lot of high expectations for Bonner Prendergast. Obviously, high expectations every year for Roman Catholic and Newman Goretti. Carl Arragale doesn't need another one, and Brad Wanamaker will get plenty over his time. Okabata, no. And a foul is called.
Still really don't need to rely on a three-point shot just yet if you're LaSalle. Still have time for some twos. Get this game tight and let Archbishop Ryan feel the pressure.
Okabata has struggled from the three-point line this year. You got to think about high percentage looks where you can get them right now. Caden Brown, what a strong decision. A good move to pull that back. And LaSalle already has to go into double team mode. Archbishop Ryan, no interest in playing with any tempo right now. Nearly got it from Hughes. Hughes is fouled, not in the act. He passed it interior to Caden Brown. So second team foul against LaSalle.
Oh, no, Tyler Branson with 4 personal fouls, Bob. Unofficially, of course.
Stand by here, folks. Okay, we should be back, and hopefully whatever that little audio delay was is cured.
Sal finally forces another turnover. The issue with Ryan taking these long possessions is the time coming off the clock, of course.
Neary gives it up, extra pass, rang. Not that time.
Good offensive execution there by LaSalle, though. Ryan getting an open three-pointer shot. I'm sure that's what you'd want if you're LaSalle, one of their stronger three-point perimeter threats.
$5:50 to go. Hughes gives it up, and Gay, that's a strong decision there. Why take the three when you can get one like that? Follow is good for Malik Hughes. It's a 16-point lead. And another giveaway. This one is
got to be offensive foul, right?
I think so. Wow. Listen, it's going to be tough for LaSalle to come back in this one, but I'm just not sure about that one. I don't know. Or I do know, and I'm just not going to say.
Ryan Rank certainly on him early, but called a foul earlier before he goes up for the shot. Certainly a discard there on that off arm.
Goodness gracious. That one's going to go against Hughes. Yep, got him up around the face. Good hustle that time by Tyler Branson.
Bob Gavin Capan back in the game. Good to see him up and healthy.
Okabata had trouble catching the ball. 16-point lead for Archbishop Ryan. Nearly there. They would punch their ticket to play Bonner Prendergast on Friday, and a foul is called against Seth Gay. It's a nickel dimer of nickel dimers.
Yeah, I guess I can only assume. Looked like he got two hands on Max Okabata as he went up in the air for that jump stop.
Flaherty certainly needed, that was not clean as he released that one. Gay numbers, Gore, 18-point lead. Flaherty, and they're going to close out on him quickly on that side of the zone. Okabata blocking foul. I think they're going to give him the shot there. Third team foul against Archbishop Ryan.
Salle just having a hard time getting quick hitters off of this really solid Archbishop Ryan zone D. Nothing's comfortable, and it's a major testament to Archbishop Ryan's defense all night.
Pat, what have you seen from Archbishop Ryan here in the second half? What's led to them being able to pull away?
I think they've limited the turnovers. In the first half, they were a little bit sloppy on the offensive end, but in this second half, specifically the third quarter, they did a really good job just running Coach Lewinsky's sets, which led to good shots. And then I think in this fourth quarter, that zone defense, Bob, you mentioned it, but it's really slowed LaSalle down and made it hard to score a lot of points in a little amount of time.
Fourth team foul against LaSalle. Next, we'll send Archbishop Ryan to the foul line. And depending if or when LaSalle starts thinking about actually fouling and making this a foul shot contest, we could have a long game ahead of us here. Dangerous pass
really
for
tough
Hughes.
shot. Oh.
Fouled by Ryan Damon. He will shoot two at the line.
Tough spot to inbound. You just got to recognize that if you're Ryan Damon, not to come in so hard. Easier said than done, of course.
Hughes, a 76% foul shooter. Nearly led the league in scoring. That honor, of course, goes to the guy that he'll most likely be playing on Friday night, Corey Francis, Philadelphia Catholic League MVP. Well deserved. And he got both at the line that time. If this is it for us, I want to thank Carter Philman, Pat Burkhead, Jack BITB Burns on camera all year long. What a great team this has been broadcasting LaSalle basketball and Philadelphia Catholic League basketball. Okabata couldn't finish. Came like a cue ball off the heel of that rim there. And Joe Zaglinski just too disciplined. Why go too quickly? Why run up and down the floor?
They're going to work this.
And LaSalle is already fouling into the bonus the whole rest of the way. And this is a team, guys, that is dangerous. You put them 32 minutes away from the Palestra with this guy coaching them. With these types of players, Seth Gay right at the top of the list, right? They don't wow you, I don't think, with high-end Division I potential. But you got a ton of guys that are going to play big-time minutes and contribute to winning cultures at the low-end Division I, Division II, and Division III levels. The zone defense is tough to play against. And I'll say it, Bonner Prendergast is very comfortable when they can run up and down the floor, Carter.
Yeah.
But you put them in a tight venue like that, and this Archbishop Ryan team can pack in the zone, they'll wave off that foul. I'm not saying, I'm not making a pick. I'm calling too many of these games to start making picks. But I think there's a reason to tune into our buddies Ted Westervelt, Joe Sinai, and Uncle Denny when they, if they, go to Drexel Hill on Friday night.
I mean, you talk about also experience has played such a major factor. And Joe Zaglinski, I mean, who has one of the most experienced coaches in the Catholic League, been here a long time, has seen it all, has been to the championship, knows what it takes to get there, has the talent to do so. Archbishop Ryan, team to watch, Bob.
And speaking of a rock fight, I mean, we're going down to the wire at 17th and Girard. 35 apiece, 1:19 to go. I'll give you one guess as to what quarter that's in, Carter.
It's the fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter. My goodness. And you know what? Chris Clark, what he's done, they're willing to play at a slow pace. They're willing to get into a rock fight, and they trust their defense. Who will come up with the victory in that one? West Catholic, St. Joe's Prep. And a foul is called. Caden Brown to the line for 2. And for LaSalle, they'll get to the exact same round this year as they did last year. They will fall again. And you see some progress being made, certainly later in the year. But some of those same things that got them in trouble, Carter, in the mid part of the season, got them in trouble in this third quarter.
Yeah, I think, I think you go back and watch that end of the third quarter where they really took over, where Archbishop Ryan really took control of this game. LaSalle's going to be frustrated because I think it was mostly self-inflicted wounds. It was turnovers in the half court, allowing Archbishop Ryan to do something that they don't really want to do and get out and run, hit transition threes.
LaSalle into the offense, down 23. Overtime, by the way, at 17th and Girard. A lot of the reserves in there for LaSalle. Gavin Capan. Seth Gay is fouled. And at some point, I think the fouling is just going to stop.
Archbishop Ryan set to empty their bench as well.
And the student section absolutely loves it. Brett Mariani coming into the game. James Samuel, senior guard, both of them. E.J. McNeil, the senior. And Jeremy Thompson, the junior. Hockey substitution here for Archbishop Ryan.
Well-earned 2.5-minute extra break for Archbishop Ryan starters. Really took control of this game in the second half and have not let up at any point since.
How about it? Getting a little extra. Jeremy Thompson on the block. And so for LaSalle, you say goodbye to 3 seniors. Jack McCabe, who just inbounded the ball, Ryan Damon, and Pat Flaherty. They will absolutely need somebody to replace Pat Flaherty shooting the basketball. But the big thing is retaining your guys, getting that matriculation from the freshman class, if there's any additions that LaSalle. Hello, Jeremy Thompson. Rang gets the finish. And so I think that's the thing there, Carter, right? Year 3 in this system. It's just they probably need another guy or 2.
And the good thing is they do return a majority of their production from this year. Like you said, obviously we'll need to replace Pat Flaherty, who came up big multiple times throughout the year. Ryan Damon had a major impact, stepped into the starting lineup late in the year. Will be missed, of course. And, guy doesn't get a lot of on-court time, but Jack McCabe, I'm sure his leadership will be missed during practices. Give every senior their flowers. Never easy to play your last high school basketball game.
And a playoff appearance in this league is a big deal.
Tough, one of the best in the country for a reason, Bob.
And I think it's gotten even tougher to coach in this league, coach at LaSalle. Talent acquisition across the league has taken on new forms, as it has at the college level. And now LaSalle will empty their bench. Ryan Rang checks out as well. Nate Walsh in his place. I'm telling you, though, Archbishop Ryan, there's reason to watch that game on Friday night. A lot of reason.
They're not going to make that easy for Bonner Prendergast at all.
It's 2 vastly different styles. It's a Bonner Prendergast team that has a ton of talent. Good block there by Walsh. Ton of talent, but they want to get out and run. It's a team that hasn't had a ton of experience. And this is a very veteran Archbishop Ryan team. A couple of guys on that Philadelphia Catholic League runner-up, state semifinalist team from 2 years ago. Thomas Sormer, Darren Williams led the way, but Johnson was on that team. A lot of these guys got to experience it in non-playing roles. And so now that's their time. They're the seniors. They're the guys that are the upperclassmen and the opportunity to write their legacy. And they are 32 minutes from the Palestra. I mean, it is that simple.
Anything can happen now, Bob.
Speaking of
the beauty of it all.
Speaking of anything that can happen, I mean, we are 2.5 minutes into overtime. Nary a threat for somebody to score. This is the rock fight of rock fights.
Minute
at 17th and Girard.
Minute and a half left. West Catholic with the ball. They held for a minute 15 in the regular. We'll see if they decide to hold for 1 here as well.
Just wild. That one, I don't know. Winner that one, Archbishop Wood. I didn't watch it all that diligently. We're calling this one, but man, Archbishop Wood can score. They can flat score. Thanks, everybody, for being with us all year for our LaSalle broadcasts. I'm just going to tell everybody where I'll be. Just going to go ahead and do it. I got the big one. On Friday night, Roman Catholic, Father Judge, Holy Family University. I think they're already sold out. We're going to be the only spot where you can watch that game. Bob Long Sports, so you might as well like the video now.
Subscribe.
Hit
that bell.
How about Mac O'Neill?
Tough season for Mac O'Neill. out for an extended period of time with a sickness.
Carroll, that's a kick. I mean, listen.
I think the officials are doing anything in their power not to extend this game any more than it needs to be.
Yeah, I know that. But you just don't see many kicks. You just just don't see much of that. Out of words.
Bob, before this one ends, I just wanted to thank you for having me on here all year, and I'm sure Jack Burns, I'm not sure if your microphone's working, but Jack McGuire, we're all really thankful for what you do for us. So just thank you for the experience, and I look forward to more in the future.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with Pat on everything he said. It's really such a fun to do this, and just thank you.
Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Pat. Archbishop Ryan, it was convincing in the second half. Drexel Hill, get your antennas up. The Archbishop Ryan Raiders are coming your way in 2 days. Joe Zaglinski coaching them up again. And look out for the Archbishop Ryan Raiders, a team with one of the longer playoff streaks in the Philadelphia Catholic League, a team that knows how to win in the Catholic League playoffs. That'll be a good one on Friday night. For LaSalle, their season comes to an end. They did qualify for the postseason. They had a chance through 16 minutes, but turnovers, some missed shots were the difference. For Archbishop Ryan, they ran, they hid, and then they managed the ball and possessions in the fourth quarter to run away with this one in the fourth. Carter, a final thought from you.
Yeah, just tough end to the season for LaSalle, but certainly a season to grow. You look ahead to next year, like I said, a lot of that production returning. I think that's finally the opportunity. You can definitely make some noise with this core, especially if they all come back. You never know in these games, but man, tough loss, tough end for the Explorers. Like I said, never easy to lose 3 seniors in their final high school game.
So
certainly feel for those guys.
We're going to keep you here for the next 15 seconds. We're going to let you know what happens in overtime at 17th and Girard.
West Catholic has had the ball for 1 minute and 30 seconds in the final overtime.
And they could not get it to go. We are going to the second overtime. The overtime period was 0-0. Basketball took a big step back at 17th and Girard. But you know what? A winner is 32 minutes from the Palestra. We're certainly not going to stay on for the entirety of this overtime period. What we are going to do is advise you to check out our friends at WSJP, who have the live telecast from 17th and Girard. So as you start to think about where to go on Friday night, first off, a lot of these venues probably sold out. If you want to watch Bonner Archbishop Ryan, listen to the Archbishop Ryan Boys Basketball Network. Joe Zaglinski, the winning head coach, talking with Ted Westervelt and Joe Sinai right now. They'll have Uncle Denny on the camera. We will be at Holy Family University for the 3 versus 6 matchup, Roman Catholic against Father Judge. If St. Joe's Prep wins, possibly even if they don't, WSJP might head over to Warminster for the Archbishop Wood game. They will get the winner of West Catholic and St. Joe's Prep. And we think, but we're not certain, that our buddies at SFBN will be in South Philadelphia for Newman Goretti against Archbishop Carroll. So that's where to go for Friday, where to go for tickets to the Palestra before they sell out. And I would do it before those games go final on Friday, by the way, if you want to be part of it. Boys semifinals, Wednesday, the 22nd of February, and the final Sunday, 22nd of February. So go to the AOP website, Archdiocese of Philadelphia, for tickets. Pat, Jack, awesome job all the year long. Appreciate the both of you guys and everything that you do. Jack, we're going to continue to do some fun stuff in the coming weeks. We'll talk about that. Great job on camera. Pat, excellent job. You've continued to improve, develop. Big time. You got to do some play-by-play a couple of times. Keep doing what you're doing. Thanks for spending all this time with us.
Thank you, Bob. Thanks for everything. I know, as I said before, Jack and I are all very grateful.
Carter Philman, my man. Can't wait to do more games with you as well going forward.
Big stuff coming.
And Appreciate everything you do for LaSalle and Bob Long Sports. So for everybody here at Bob Long Sports, our season isn't over. We'll see you at Holy Family University on Friday for the big one. Roman Catholic. Father Judge, 32 minutes from the Palestra. Congratulations to Archbishop Ryan. Their season continues for at least 32 more minutes. Good night, everybody.